Technology is changing everything. I mean, we see evidence of that everywhere, including weight loss.
Yes, Nutrimost is technology driven. It's customized to every patient, sort of cracking the code to help burn fat.
Yeah, Dr. Lisa Stout is back, and you brought one of your patients this morning,
Yeah,
Carmen
that's
Augustus.
right. Hi.
Good
Carmen,
to see you,
it's nice to
Carmen.
meet
Yeah, thanks for
you.
stopping by this
you.
morning. Doctor, let's start with you. What does Nutrimost entail?
As a quick little nutshell covering this whole thing, like you said, it's cracking the code. We're able to look at technology and do some testing for each individual person. So we can test like 2,900 factors to determine what's going on with their body, their hormones, their toxins, what is happening, why they can't lose fat, and how we shut off the fat burning hormones and turn on the fat, or shut off the fat storage, turn on fat burning,
Right.
so we can get faster fat loss. And at the end, we're able to reset the metabolism so we can keep that weight off. So
Totally customized.
yes, very customized.
Well, there's one point on here that I think people go, what? Lose 20 to 40 pounds in 40 days. That's one of the things
Yes.
with this program that a lot of people choose Nutrimost compared to some other things. Carmen, what were you looking for? What results were you interested in?
Well, I had tried everything under the sun. I was like, what's the next magic pill? So she and I were friends, so we were always talking, and she's like, okay, I found out this amazing program. And, I said, sure, I'll try it. And, I had tried so many different things that I was just like, I wanted to do something that, I knew would work, and it would work fast and motivate me. So that's the thing, is that you do lose the weight fast, so you're motivated along the way, and,
Let's
and in
check
case
you
our
out.
viewers were wondering, this is what you look like before on the left-hand side, right?
Like you're sort of blushing at the thought of that before
I
picture,
know, I'm
Carmen.
like, yeah, do we have to show that? Yeah.
So how much did you lose?
I lost 30 pounds while I did the
Okay.
program.
And how long did it take you to lose the 30 pounds?
It's a 40-day program.
Wow.
So,
Month and a
40
half.
days,
Wow.
yeah, yeah.
Wow, look
Were
at
you
you.
surprised at the results? Because if you look at some of these pictures on the left, I mean, the difference is pretty dramatic.
Yeah, it's such you can tell people's faces. We see that all the time.
Yeah.
You can really tell your face, and you don't even know that you really look like that. And then afterwards, you're like, what? It's
What?
just kinda, yeah.
Well, so you lose the weight, but then how do you feel?
Oh, that's the thing. The program, you feel great. You're energized, and also, it is easy because you don't crave food. You don't crave things that you did before, like salty foods and things like that. You're not hungry all the time. So it just makes it kind of a easier process than some of the other things that I've done in the past. Plus, the biggest thing is you learn. They teach you how to, you learn how to cook right. You learn how to shop. I mean, I never liked to go to the store and grocery shop. Now I'm like, I go in the produce aisle and the meat aisle, It's like you just learn so many tools that help you. And you also have, to me, a big part of it is like the emotional side of it too. You learn how to take control of what you're eating and what you're doing, and it empowers you, and you can see yourself doing it long term.
So not only did you see results, though, it was easier than some of these other programs that you've done in the past. What about exercise? Was exercise a part of it?
They really don't like you to exercise too much while you're doing the program, because you want to make sure that you are not just sweating out all these great minerals that you're putting in your body. So during the program, you kind of go off of that. Now, after the program, you can incorporate exercise back in. And so definitely I've done that. I do.
You've
like
kept
that.
the weight off, which is
Yes.
part of it too.
Yeah.
Losing weight is one thing, keeping weight
Oh,
off is a different
exactly.
story altogether.
Absolutely. I've totally done the roller coaster, up and down, up and down, and up and down. And this is the first time that I know that this is going to be a lifelong change.
But do you feel like it's because you know what to do now? Like when you go back to the store, it's not just about the one product that you were trying, or what, you know what I'm saying, like different programs.
Absolutely. It's not something that I ate, packaged foods, and then when I got off, I was like, oh, went hog wild with chips again, So.
But Carmen kind of broke it down for us. But doctor, what tools do you give your patients when they're starting with a weight loss program?
Well, like once we've gone in through the phase that they've lost the weight, then we have 3 weeks afterwards when we're resetting their metabolism. So we're teaching them how to add new foods back in, look to see which foods are triggers for their body, which could potentially cause them to gain a little weight. They could still be healthy things, but if it's got a lot of natural sugar like pineapple, it could trigger someone to gain weight, where the next person, they're okay with it. So we're looking for particular triggers. Then we're teaching them things down the road that, let's say, They have social events on a weekend and they enjoyed it. But on Monday morning, you know, they're up 2 or 3 pounds. They're like, okay, what do I do to get this back down to my weight set point so next week it's not compounded to another? So we teach them to look at the food lists that we've given them that were customized for them, and we give them special tools called a steak day or apple day where we're incorporating different foods that have a neuroendocrine effect. So it's very scientific, but it really does reset the body in the way it's working. So the person has control and they feel like, wow, we're really able to make a lifelong changes. And like with her, I've seen her eating habits just change immensely because she's been done with the program for over a year. So this isn't like she's been done 2 months ago and kept it off. This is a year, and she still, you know, amazes me at how disciplined she is, and you know, is happy eating this way versus before it was, you know, I don't really care. Now she just feels so much better. It's not worth it to change.
You're motivated.
Yeah.
When you're losing the weight, it's easy to stay motivated. It's when you don't see those numbers change that you get
like,
frustrated.
Yeah.
She mentioned, or maybe you did, the analysis is kind of the starting point where you go in for that first visit. And we've got a special offer on that that gets people who are even, if you're the least bit curious about Nutrimost, I think this is the smartest way to get in and give it a try.
Yes.
So what do we get for $27, Dr. Lisa?
Well, we have you come in, we sit down and do a body composition analysis. It'll tell us body weight, hydration factors, body fat percentages, metabolic age, all kinds of information. Then we sit down and do a full consultation for half an hour, 30 minutes, and go, how would this detail exactly for you? Would this program work for you? You know, the average woman will lose 27 to 32 pounds, the average man 35 to 45 pounds. So we'll look at each person's stats and say, is this a good fit for you? And really just talk with them and see what their goals are and, you know, how we can help them get there.
And it's a great value right now because it's a third of the normal cost that it is usually.
888-244-8445. But Dr. Lisa is in Papillion. Don't let that toll-free number confuse you. She's a local gal helping men and women here in our area with Nutrimost Nebraska. And that is the website, justatta.com to it. Thank you.
Dr. Lisa.
Great to see you. And
Thank
Carmen,
you.
really nice to meet you.
Thanks. You too.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.